We give you honor, we give you all the praise. In this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Maybe see, Tony say you praying too long. Everybody, you want to give God a hand. You know what's amazing? That's your favorite artist. You do better than that. Your people in face doing life, but you made it. Say neighbor. Look at you. Look at you. You made it. You are not a victim. Of it, but you are survivor. Hey, listen, guys. Anybody know what it means when I say the whole man? The whole man. The whole man. I'm gonna that you should be well. Spiritual. You got Christ. Somebody said there's always a method to the man. Yeah, guys, we don't understand that. We always say that God's gonna do, God's gonna do. God don't need you to do something too, right? And guys, we need to understand some things. We think things are so far off. We think things that, how many of you right now want to be homeowners? We devil, that's greedy. So, how many of you understand credit to debt ratio? You understand? Credit to debt ratio. Credit to debt ratio. That ain't no good. Yeah. I can prove to you that issue. But because you've been told that by a number, you don't know how to get that number checked. So it's always in the house. It's always in the house. To show you how to lease, how to purchase. To show you how to build your credit. Guys, these are things we need to know too. Amen. Amen. So when God gives us a gift, we need to know how to use it. Amen. So I need you to focus tonight. Because watch. The Bible says that He'll give us power to get wealth. Guess what the power got to be? Your knowledge. That's what He said. He's going to give us power to get wealth. Going out there, man, he brought $600-700 sitting in a seminar for them to tell you some more crazy stuff and you leave it. Guys, amen? It's time to get our people in position to be ready. Because if we don't get you in position to be ready, when you can't get ready when you get there because you're going to be in trouble. Granddad said, it ain't what you make, it's what you speak. Yeah? When we always talk about money, we talk about getting to the church, we're going to talk about your money now to build wealth, to build prosperity, to build a legacy to leave something for your children. Amen? How many of you have life insurance? You gotta have life insurance. You got something like that?
I showed you.
Okay. Because I've been on it. Guys, you know how much life insurance costs? Ain't for something coming up? Y'all got a plan? Okay. Them two gonna be participating for something?
Yes.
Well, they need to lead. Go help me.
Most of the ones that aren't participating.
Is anybody here gonna do something?
Yes.
Let them do that. No, they help. Oh, 4 sons be up there. Don't y'all play with me now. I'm hooked. Y'all come in, y'all ain't right. I'm shaking them down. Shoot, 4 sons be out there. Child. Come on, somebody. Yeah, so we be looking for that. You got a 4 son yet? Well, you don't know that. You don't know that. 4 sons. Who been on 4 sons? What they do? Listen, on 4 Sunday, these folks be caught. So So when you play with my emotions, okay? Yeah, you ain't gonna have me ready to tell me, because I'm gonna show out, Miss Pat. They don't show out like they do. I'm gonna get up and show out. Y'all have me on YouTube. On YouTube. Right, so people. But listen, my point is life insurance is important. You know how much life insurance costs? Whoever went to McDonald's on a Wednesday night. No, I've been to McDonald's on Wednesday. Yeah, if you go there with 3 people, it's about $17. I don't think you go there with 5 people. About $25.
It didn't drop down to that.
It was because money came up. That's why you think it's
No,
yeah, you hung up at the base. Now you think your money came up. But my point is, it's in that range. I don't care. But I know that's what life insurance costs about 5 people. Especially young children. I have 6 people, 7 people, 8 people on insurance account. And for 8 people, the minimum person has $25,000. The highest person has $50,000. And for those 8 people, I pay $135. I pay 100, yeah. And that cost I went up. Yeah, because they got children. I can't feed your children. I'm about to just take the money, bury you, and leave your children money. But I'm saying to you that what you go once a month to McDonald's, Burger King, wherever you go, it's the same amount of money, guys. So stop thinking what you can't afford. What you can afford is a fish fry after you go. So guys, you're gonna hear some business stuff tonight. Get some pencil, get a paper, write some stuff down. Because guys, let me tell you something. One way or month, we're gonna have some formal teaching on credit to debt ratio, buying power house.
Amen.
Guys, you should be excited. Because today we're gonna change up. We're gonna get this house, this brand new car, and some cows. We're gonna get all that. You're gonna run the church. You're gonna do a little work.
Come on now.
To get that stuff. You don't want to hear that. You want to throw a rock at the message. Listen to me. I had a young man who was awesome. When I'm on this job, what he's going to tell you, it's not something somebody told him. It's something he was taught and he's applying. Amen?
Amen.
So we want to use everything that we have. We got to take notes. Right now, ask him 1,000 questions. Don't let him walk away if he didn't ask you a question. Because if you don't know it, I promise you, he's going to tell you, I'm going to get back to you. Amen? Everybody say, I will, in the next 90 days. Now, I'll help right, but I'll show you. Now, the credit score matters. Yeah. I take mine every other week. That thing sure looking good. My issue was I bought big items. Houses and cars. That'll hit you, but it won't hurt you. But it hit you. Listen, I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to present something in the newspaper. My business partner, my son, my own son. Change your life from you.
You guys coming in and, I'm not a millionaire, so and I ain't got. Anyway, I just want to talk to y'all today about the importance of money. But me and I was talking about who kind of get uncomfortable about money. Everybody here wants money, right? Most of us try to be rich. Did you know it was a sin to try to be rich? A law. It's law to strive to be material. Business like what? Right now, you know why. Everything that you just said, not you, but everybody else Who, like she just said utilities bills. She just said for the church. What you said, Queen?
Two things for my credit team.
King in the back with you?
One is comfortable, peace. It's enough money to have enough peace.
And King in the very awesome shirt. No, what was you gonna say?
I'm a country boy. I want a lot of land. I want a lot of animals. I want land and the cars and the houses. That's what I want. That's
You want man.
Yeah.
And what you gonna say?
Feed others.
Feed others. Did you raise your hand too?
I did.
What you gonna say? And you said you just wanted to be comfortable, right? Want to be comfortable.
I was like, I know someone to get my kids.
Those are all great answers. First thing you always have to ask yourself is why? Why do I want to be wealthy? Why do I want to be wealthy? If I want to be wealthy to buy cars and clothes and houses, I never get it.
That's right.
Never get it. Never get it. I used to say the same thing you said. You know, I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to be comfortable. But then you realize each is given to its own capabilities, right? So God might want to bless you beyond generations that you might not even meet. So if I'm thinking I just want to be comfortable, what about the generations going to come after me that I might not even meet? You know what I mean? I always ask people this when I'm in my office. I tell them to pick a number. Pick a number. Everybody, don't say it, just pick it, right? Now that you have picked a number, I'll point out 3 people. What number you pick? What about you in the back, King? What about you, Queen? What about you? What about you? She already knows. But see, when I was taking up psychology, I got asked that question years ago, and I said 7, right? But see, I said pick a number. You could have said 2 billion. You could have said 3 trillion. You could have said 22 million. But it never fails that most people are going to always pick a number from 0. The significance in it. It really doesn't matter. Pick numbers we can control. We can control. You know, so I can control 9. I can control 7. And we also pray like that. God, I just want to make it past this month. You know, I just want to be okay. You know, I remember saying I wanted a car dealership. God might have been saying, hey, I want you to have 20 franchises. But my mind says not even thinking 20 franchises. You know, I'm thinking I just want to get me some money, you know, so I can be comfortable and have other cars in the houses that I want, and I'll be okay. I wasn't thinking like generations that's going to come behind me that I might not ever need. You know what I mean? Feeding people, helping the church. I wasn't thinking like that. I was thinking more selfishly, you know? So first thing you have to start off with is your why. Why is it that we want money? Second thing, when it comes to credit. Anybody here actually knows what that credit score is? Anybody knows what they call a DTI? That means your debt to income ratio, or your LTV. That means your loan to value ratio. How many people in here knows money isn't real? It's not. It's a flat currency. Money isn't real. Money doesn't get traded around the world. Credit does. When a country owes another country or in debt to another country, they pay on what they call a hard asset, whether it be gold, silver, oil. So money isn't real. So stop chasing money right off. Second thing goes back to credit. If I say, what's your credit score? And you said earlier, you don't know it, you know it's bad, right? 400 and something. Based on what do you get that score from? Credit Karma. Okay. Write this down. By law, they have to give you a free copy of your credit report every year. Anybody here with a social security number, right? You by law a free copy of your credit report every year. So if you go to www.annualcreditreport.com, www.annualcreditreport.com. By law, they have to give you a free copy of your credit report. Annual credit report. ANNUAL creditreport.com. By law, they have to give you a free copy of your credit report. Now, keep in mind that your credit report is not going to have your credit score, but it's going to have your credit report. Right? So you're going to go to annualcreditreport.com and you're going to print out that credit report from each bureau. Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. You're going to print it out. So now you have laid before you your credit report. So you see all the items that are on your credit report. Your derogatory items, those are the items that are reporting negatively, as well as the ones that are reporting positively, right? The importance of giving a credit report, because once you get it, you want to see what's reporting negative on your credit report. And it's going to have it up there as well as which credit bureau is reporting it. So let's just say you have a cell phone bill from 3 years ago, right? And they spelled the name wrong. By law, they have to dismiss that. They got to get rid of that. They got your address wrong. By law, they got to get rid of that. Actually, they have what they call an e-Oscar system. This is where they store all the information electronically. Do you know that whenever you take out a debt, you have to have that original copy you signed when you took out that debt, right? So have y'all ever heard of anybody saying they want to dispute their credit? What they're basically saying is this: if anybody ever went to jail, I might have went a long time ago, but if you go to jail, right, and you go to court, most of the time you get a court-appointed lawyer, they're gonna tell you to plead no low contendere. And I'll take the charges. So once I'm done with whatever the consequence. So what happens is with the credit, when you dispute it, you're saying, I'm not saying this ain't mine. What I am saying though, I want that original document that I signed when I occurred that original deal. Of course, they're not going to have it because they use what they call an e-Oscar system. But they're not going to have it. So when you dispute that cell phone bill, hospital bill, student loan bill, whatever that's on that credit report, you want to send it off certified mail. Certified mail. That way you can make sure that they got it. They're going to notify you when they receive it. Keep in mind your credit report is going to have each bureau's address and number. Right? So you're going to send it off and you know they got it. They got 30 days from the time they receive it to respond. If they don't respond within those 30 days, by law, they have to take it off. Right? 98% of the time, they're going to take it off because they don't have that original document. Right? Second thing you do once you get that credit report, after you dispute everything, let's just say it comes back and they actually have the original document that you signed. I'm like, dang, okay, cool, whatever. Let's just say your bill is $1,000 for a cell phone bill or a credit card bill or whatever the bill may be, and it's $1,000. You can actually call the credit company, whoever reported that derogatory item, you can call them and say, hey, if I want a commission, they get paid out. You can actually call and negotiate with the credit companies to remove the derogatory items because they're more efficient. And they'll take it off the payment plan. So you $100 and I pay $50 a month. And they'll take it off as long as you're making that payment. And they'll take it off your credit report. Second thing you want to do after you done sat there and got your credit report, you done disputed what you needed to do. If you go to write this down. If you go to www.myfico.com, that's myfico.com. By law, the people who created the FICO system, the Fair Isaac Credit Corporation, MyFICO is the guys who designed that. So it's $30 a month, but you can calculate in time, right? So you'll pay your $30, And you're going to get each score from each bureau. Now, the scores that you see on my FICO are the actual scores that the lenders are looking at when you go get a house, get a car, apply for a credit card, right? So those scores that you see on my FICO are the actual scores that the lenders look at, right? Okay, it has simulators on my FICO. It has simulators up there. So basically what it's going to have, let's just say you got a 400. It's going to have the reasons why you got a 400, because it's going to have those derogatory items on my FICO. Those simulators will show you if I got rid of this, this, and this, my score is going to go to here in this amount of time, right? So now I have a game plan. Never, ever worry about the old items. Always worry about the newest stuff, because the older it is. So, FICO, if you start to remove those derogatory items, you'll see what your score is going to. That takes me back to the original point. See, Credit Karma and Credit Sesame and those other websites like that, they're what they call consumer reports. So the score that you see on Credit Karma is not your actual score. That's a consumer report. Your My FICO score is the score that the lenders are actually looking at. Now, this takes me back to my original point. How many people in here want an 800 credit score? Wow. You can buy anything. What she said?
Well, according to what you're sharing with us today, some of the information that we think is correct is not. So the range that they give us, then they give us an idea that we must be there to be able to be in the right place. And so, I mean, that's just, I mean, my thing is that I want to know, what is the right range? Is that the correct range?
Well, the reason I say why is it that you want an 800 credit score is the same reason why I would say why would you want $500,000 or $1 million, right? Because once again, the point of having a good credit score is leverage. That's the only point of having a good credit score is to leverage. Remember, your money that you're going out there working for is for you and your family. In business, you leverage their money. You leverage their money. So if I say, why would you want an 800 credit score? And you say, I maybe want to get a house or get a car. Well, you don't need an 800 credit score to get a house or a car. 80 to get a house.
What about the interest rate?
You'll have a lower interest rate, but at the same time, it goes back to my original point. If you have an 800 credit score, right, and you go out there trying to get $1 million home because you can get it at that time, doesn't mean you can afford it. Just because you can buy something doesn't mean you can afford it. You see what I mean? So,
But what it does is it just gives them ability to offer you more. And if you get suckered in, so well, I got good credit, I can buy anything, even if you pay it off. Too much credit is bad credit because they'll keep feeding it to you until you start looking at it to where
she's 100%. Everything that she's saying,
you got
she's
so
on
much
point.
credit that eventually, even though you can afford it, I might not want to lend you nothing because how do I know when you max that out, you ain't gonna pay for this. So I'm not gonna want to give you nothing. So you want to kind of stay in the middle. They tell you gotta look at what you want to do. It's okay to have a credit card to build credit, but you don't need 5. You don't need to max it out. You never want to max your credit card out.
And everything she just said was gonna lead back to my original point. It's all a game. It's fishing. It's to get you in debt. So we go back to leverage and discipline. Goes back to my original point, why you want money, right? If you don't have a plan for money, whether it be through credit or through actual money, a fool and his money will soon part ways, right? So what happens is people get money, they get that good credit score, and they actually have a plan until they get it. Once they get it, they start to offer you $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 credit cards. Well, you weren't planning on having $100,000, but now that you got it now, those vacations that you was going to take, you gonna take them now. You go to work feeling a little different. You got $100,000. You go looking at people different. You know, you used to be humble. That's why I say those who are called by my name, humble yourself. But most people, when they get money, they lose humility. You go looking at people because now you're looking at them like, I'm up here, you're down there. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of times the enemy will also give you what you want also. You see what I mean? So
and without like you was to build your credit. But a lot of the plan